Hello everybody and welcome to today's mock review, and today we're looking at the most recent mock that I have made and finished, named Torbul the Torbul, and yes, he is a Torbul. So the overall inspiration, I kind of really don't know where it came from, just mostly I was messing around with pieces and I came across a face thing and it kind of looked like a reptile or some type of turtle, and that's kind of where I came across the whole rest of the mock for. Now, I tried to make it kind of cartoonish looking, and as you can see just from, this front view, basically the fins are, super round and circular. It's not intended to be super realistic, but at the same time, it kind of is a little bit. So, let's get right into the mock then, basically. So, because this is, a mock with, not a regular, like a regular Bionicle mock, then it's not going to have much of a backstory, of course. I didn't intend Torbul the Torbul to have a backstory anyway. So this is the simple stand, first of all, that I kind of just constructed out of some Technic elements and just a small 2x4 plate to, hold the mock steady on the ground and so it won't fall over or anything. So I don't know where to start out, but I guess I'll just start out with the head, which is I guess the highlight of the mock, considering that's where the mock stemmed from. So as you can see, there is a mask for the the overall shape of his head, and his jawline or whatever, his like mouth area is basically just constructed using a base piece. I don't really know what the name of that element exactly is, but I'll show you a picture. The Anika Toa, basically every one of them uses this piece here to, put their rubber mask on, I guess. That's kind of weird, I think, but, whatever works, I guess. And he also has like a little tongue thing. It's also got mixel eyes to make him more cartoonish looking, I guess, and that's pretty easy how those are attached. I didn't know clips like that could fit into this mask. I just kind of figured that out on my own. I have no idea how I did it, but I just did. And there's a whole bunch of T-bars used in there to get the right angle for the face and everything. So the body, the shell anyway, I guess, is pretty interesting how I came across this, because I don't have very many brown elements, let alone like olive green or other shades of, brown besides the regular, weird looking color that I don't personally like. So I had to kind of do something different, and that color doesn't work with anything well, I don't think, especially this mock it wouldn't. So I used dark brown and olive green, and that's dark orange, I believe. It took a while for me to actually construct this because none of these are reversed studs or anything, or it's just basically mirrored around, and it's just using you'll be able to see it like right there a little bit, the dark gray piece, just a headlight brick, or not headlight brick, headlight plate, excuse me. Those are basically just used to get these the shell basically right next to each other with the anti-studs facing each other there. The bottom of the shell is pretty easily constructed. I didn't have any dark brown cheese slopes except for those 4 that I used on the top, but so I just used regular brown, and I knew nobody would look at it from this angle anyway, but I'm showing you anyway for some reason because, well, this is a mock review. There's also a little bit of olive green there as well, just to, flesh out the accent more on the mock. And the black jumper plate there is pretty simply used just to connect it to the stand. Yeah. Now, he also has the fins, of course, and they're kind of weird looking. This is the obvious cartoonish part of the build, and because this is sort of inspired from a sea turtle. I kind of, I don't know. I just like sea turtles, I guess. I don't know. So the front fins or whatever. I guess, yeah, they're fins. They'll be longer than the back ones. And I kind of took inspiration from that for this. I think Asterix MOCs for suggesting this to me. I originally was going to do slope pieces for this, but he suggested I go ahead and do round bricks, and you know, I really like how that turned out, so thanks, man, really appreciate that. Now the last part of the MOC is the tail, and I don't like the black element, but I don't think there is a lime green stud with a hole in it so you can connect like stuff with bar, like in this case this lime green claw, which is to represent the tail, would be attached to. So overall, I'm actually kind of proud with this MOC. It didn't take me very long, but I do like the overall result, and I do actually plan to keep this together. It doesn't do too much, obviously, other than just sit around, but I think it's a good display piece that looks well, and when people are going to see it on the shelf, they're really going to wonder if it's Lego or not, and sure enough, it is Lego, and for that, I'm actually pleased with the result, and I don't know. I think this is a style that I really like doing recently, and hopefully you guys like the same. Comment your opinions down below. Comment what MOCs you'd like to see me do in the future, or if you'd even like to see me do a V2 of this guy, or like an XL version. Please don't tell me to do that because I don't have the time. But anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.